today's yoga flow is going to be a runner's yoga flow, also like a yoga for runners or cyclists. Obviously, you don't have to be a runner into spinning or cycling. It's just going to be super good to stretch the front of your legs, your hip flexors, your psoas muscle, IT band, your hips, all the back of your legs, your glutes, hamstrings, calves. Just really good, really stretching and grounding. If you do have yoga blocks are going to be used in this. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can use a stack of books, anything you might have laying around, cardboard. You could even use pillows. So I have like a candle. You could even use like a candle, like a sturdy candle. This not that sturdy, but something just to help get in poses, and we'll be using it later on as well. A lot of people think yoga props are a crutch, or it means you can't do something, or you're a beginner, or something along those lines. That's not the case. I use yoga props all the time. They're good. They help your body and your form like align better. It's really not a crutch. They're good and amazing to use. So without further ado, we will get started laying on our backs. I'm going to start the music on my playlist. We're going to start in Supta Baddha Konasana. So have the soles of your feet together, reclined butterfly. If you have your blocks or a stack of books or pillows, you can place blocks on the outsides of your legs for more support. You don't need blocks, though also. We're going to start with our left hand over our heart, and our right hand comes to our belly. Bring your eyes to close. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Feel your stomach expand, your rib cage, then your chest. Let it out your mouth. Breathe in through your nose. Out your mouth. We're going to do that one more time. Deep breath in, filling up everything. Anything that no longer serves you, just see it, fill it up. On your exhale, let it go, release it. Bring your hands to the outsides of your thighs. Close your legs together, and then pull your legs into your chest. Give them a hug, rock side to side. Bring your left foot back down to your mat or stretch your leg long. Interlace your hands behind your right thigh or calf. Stretch your leg up to the sky. Point and flex your foot. Roll out your ankle. Whatever direction you were going, reverse it. Hug both knees back into your chest. Switch sides. Your right foot could come down, knee bent, or your right leg could go long, heel on your mat. Interlace your hands behind your left thigh or calf. Stretch your leg up to the sky. Point and flex your foot. Roll out your ankle. Reverse direction. Hug both knees back into your chest. Give a squeeze. Start to rock up and down your spine. Come to seated at the top of your mat. You can inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Move your head from side to side. Shake it, yes. You set an intention for practice, you can do that now, or you have a mantra. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, twist to your right. Long, tall spine. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, back through center. Place your right hand down by your hip. Left arm goes up, reaches over. Keep your left sit bones down. Your left hip is grounding down. You could take a look up underneath your arm. Look up to the sky. Switch sides. Left hand plants spire. Left hip, right arm reaches up and over. Keep both hips equally grounded. Reach up and over. Take a look up. And come to tabletop. Palms underneath, shoulders, knees underneath hips. We'll do a few cat-cows. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Lift your right hand up to the sky. Exhale, thread your needle. Bring your right ear and cheek down to your mat. You can also use a block. Bring your right hand back down. Inhale, left arm out and up. Back just cracked. Exhale, thread your needle on this side, ear and cheek, shoulder down to your mat or a block. Bring your left hand back down. Stretch your right leg long behind you, toe tucked under. Leave it planted on your mat first, just stretching out your calf. You can start to rock front and back. Lift your right leg to hip level. Left arm comes out long in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, slowly crunch knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Bring your right hand down. Right foot crosses over your left. Look over your left shoulder. Bring your right knee back down. Left leg goes long. Toes tucked under. First, stay on the ground. Rock front and back, stretching out your calf. Lift your left leg hip level, left hip is squared, facing your mat. Right arm comes long. Inhale, exhale, slowly crunch knee to elbow. Woo. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Place your right hand down, cross your left leg over your right to the back right corner of your mat and look over your right shoulder. Bring your left knee back down, knees together or apart and come to child's pose. You can always take child's pose whenever you need to throughout your practice. Plant your hands shoulder distance, fingers spread wide. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips, push back downward facing dog. Bend one knee at a time, start to pedal out your feet. Shake your head no, shake it yes. Come back to stillness. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot in between your hands. Lower your left knee down, shift your hips back, runner stretch. If you have blocks and you want to use blocks, you can grab your blocks. Start to bend your right knee, come to kneeling lunge. Arms could go up to the sky or stay on top of your right thigh. More balance, wiggle your right foot to the right side of your mat and ground down through your right big toe. Bring both hands down, frame your right foot, lift your left knee off your mat, and step your left foot up to meet your right. Have your feet wider than hip distance, catch elbow to elbow for ragdoll. Have as much bend in your knee as you need to. Stay still or sway side to side. Release your grip. Put a deep bend in your left knee. Left hand can come down to your mat or block. Try to straighten your right leg as much as you can and sweep your right arm out and up to the side. Feeling the stretch in your IT band side of your right hip all the way down the side of your right leg. Switch sides. Right hand comes down to your mat or a block. Deep bend in your right knee. Try straighten your left leg straighten your left leg as much as you can. Sweep your left arm out and up. You can also come to your fingertips or a block. Come back to middle. Toe heel your feet back to hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come to your shins or thighs, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Bring your arms out and up. Gaze goes up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, come to plank. Hold plank. You can always drop to your knees. Do knees, chest, chin, or you can be plank and all the way down to your belly, toes flat, or you can come halfway down. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot in between your hands. Lower your right knee down, shift your hips back. Straighten your left leg, runner stretch. Left foot is flexed back towards your face. Use your blocks, a prop or not. Start to bend your left knee. Lift up, kneeling lunge. Bring both hands down, frame your left foot, lift your right knee up. Step your right foot up to meet your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back plank, chaturanga, or skip it and meet in downward facing dog. You never have to do these. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot in between your hands. Lift up, crescent lunge or high lunge. You're on the ball of your left foot. Both hips facing front. Relax your shoulders down. Open up, warrior two. Gaze goes over your right fingertips. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Pivot back to crescent lunge. Hop your left foot in a few inches, setting up for pyramid. Grab your blocks if you have blocks. Both feet are facing the front. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Both hips are facing the front. Come to flat back, fold down in. Bring both hands down to your mat or block. Lift your lift your left leg to the sky. All of your weight is in your right foot. Standing splits. The crown of your head goes towards your mat. Left foot comes up to meet your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chaturanga or skip it. Hips to the sky. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot in between your hands. Rise up, crescent lunge. We're in a high lunge on the ball of your right foot. Tuck your tailbone under. Open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Pivot back to crescent lunge. Hop your right foot in a few inches, setting up for a pyramid on this side. Grab your blocks again. Start to fold down in. Keep pulling your left hip back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Put all of your weight into your left foot. Lift your right leg to the sky. Right foot is flexed and active. Hands come down to your mat or your block. Bring your right foot up to meet your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment to check in again with yourself. Come back to your intention or mantra if you set one. We're going to come to goddess squat now, so bring your feet mat distance. Toes go out, heels come in, and then you come down. You want to keep your heels on your mat. You can also use a block. Sit on a block. You can come all the way down in. Ooh, can I lose my balance? Keep your chest lifted. Bring your hands back down. Lift your hips up. Slowly toe heel your feet back to hip distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Your choice, chaturanga, skip it. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right foot in between your hands. Spin your left foot flat. This time rise up, warrior one. Both hips are facing the front. Relax, your shoulders down. Open up, warrior two. Come to star pose. Bend your left knee. Come to the inner thigh stretch right here. Switch sides. You could pop your heel also. Bring your hands down. Just go back and forth. Come back to start. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, come all the way up. Pivot your right foot back to warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Exhale, start to come up, straighten your right leg, hinge at your waist and come to triangle. Hand can find your shin, ankle, mat, or a block. I love blocks in triangle. From here, come down, frame your right foot, leave your left hand planted, mat or block, or come to your fingertips, sweep your right arm out and up, dragonfly twist. Come back to center, drop your left knee down, shift back, runner stretch again. You can go bend forward and back. Keep doing this if you want. If you practice full splits, because runner stretch is also called half splits or Hanumanasana, if you practice full splits and you want to go into full, you can go into full. Wherever you're at, come back up. Bring your left knee up. Your choice, chaturanga, skip it. Heart lifts. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left foot in between your hands, spin your right foot flat, rise up, warrior one. Both hips facing the front. Self-assist, put your hands on your hips, make sure they're both in line, the front of your mat. Open up, warrior two. Gaze goes over your left fingertips. Come back to star. This time, come to horse, toes go out, heels come in, come down. Bring your hands on your thighs. Drop your right shoulder down and in. Self facing. Come back to center, drop your left. Going back and forth. Come back up, bring your right toe back to the front, bend your right knee, warrior two. Your left, sorry. Your left hand is out, looking over your left fingertips, left knee is to the front. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten your left leg, hinge at your waist, and come to triangle on your left side. Again, you could use a block. Bring both hands down, come to low lunge, frame your left foot, leave your right hand planted, sweep your left arm out and up. Bring your left hand back down. Sorry, I'm getting my left and right mixed up today. Drop your right knee, shift your hips back, runner stretch again. Stay here, use your blocks, or keep bending and straightening. If you want to go into full splits on your left, when you have full splits on your left, you could take full splits on your left. My left isn't as good as my right. Trying to work equally on both sides always. Bend your left knee. Got a little caught. Lift your right knee off your mat. Your choice, chaturanga or skip it. Exhale, lower to your degree. Heart lifts on your inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale, feet to the top of your mat. Take your palms, have as much bend in your knees as you need to. Slide your palms underneath your feet for gorilla. While your palms are underneath your feet, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Release your grip. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take your chaturanga again or skip it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Bend your knee, tip open your hip. Exhale, find pigeon. You can place a block underneath your right hip. I'm going to face you, so right wrist comes to left, right ankle comes to left wrist. Right hip, right. Place a block underneath you. Keep your right foot flexed and active. You could come down to your forearms on your mat or block, or bring your forehead down to your mat or block. So start to relax and pigeon. Feeling the deep stretch in your right hip. Start to walk your hands back up. You could stay here if you want more. Bend your left knee, catch hold of your left foot or ankle, pull in, thigh stretch. This is very intense, so if you just bend, you can just do that too. Come back down, come to your right hip, sweep your left leg to the outside of your right thigh. Bring your left hand behind you. Inhale your right arm out and up. Exhale, twist. Take a counter twist. Make your way back to downward facing dog any way you can. It is never super graceful. Just come back to downward facing dog. You could shake out your right leg. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Bend your knee, tip open your hip. Exhale, find pigeon on this side. Left wrist, left ankle comes to your right wrist. Left knee, left wrist. Again, you could place a block underneath your left hip this time. Sit up straight as you inhale. Exhale, start to come down to your forearms on your mat or a block. Forehead could come down to your mat or block. Keep your left foot flexed and active to protect your knees. Start to walk your hands back up. You could stay here. You could bend your right knee. Catch hold of your right foot or ankle. Come to your left hip. Swing your right leg around you. Right leg plants to the outside of your right thigh. Yeah. Left thigh. I am so sorry. I'm getting my right and left mixed up. Just twist to your opposite side. Right hand will plant behind you. Left arm reaches up and over and comes across. Or you can hug it in. You just want a long, tall spine. Take a counter twist. Come back to your mat. Stretch your legs out long. Remove the cushioning out from underneath you. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. You can have as much bend in your knees as you need to. Exhale, hinge down, round in. Slowly come up. Make your way back down onto your back. Grab your block. You have a block or stack of books. Place it on the medium or lowest setting. Don't do highest. Bring it to your low back. You'll find the sweet spot when you find it. Stretch your right leg long. Heel is on your mat, and your right arm will go long overhead, and you'll feel it in your hip flexor, your psoas muscle, all the way up. This is so good if we're sitting at our desk all day. Sitting on the couch on our devices hunched over. It's also good for runners and cyclists, doing a lot of cardio, and then we don't stretch the front. Bend your right knee, place your right foot flat, bring your right arm back long. Back by your side, stretch your left leg long, heel is on your mat, left arm goes long overhead. Your left arm back down beside you, bend your left knee, left foot plants, lift up enough to remove the block out from under you. We're going to do some back bends now, so if you want to use the block again, you could use the block. Make sure your feet are hip distance, fingertips graze the back of your heels. Inhale, lift up. You could walk your shoulder blades underneath you, clasp your hands, lift your hips up to the sky, chin up to the sky. Keep breathing. We also say back bends are the antidepressants of yoga. They're just so good, stretching out the front of your body and your chest. Exhale, lower back down. Bring your feet mat distance, bring your knees in towards one another. Relax here. Left hand back to your heart, right hand back to your belly. Start to slowly windshield wiper your knees back and forth, releasing your low back a little bit. Hug your knees into your chest, lift your legs up to the sky. Stay here, or you could place a block underneath you. Or you can come to shoulder stance. Shoulder stance is in your practice. If you're in shoulder stance and you want to go to plow, I don't know if I'm going to hit something behind me. You can go to plow. Slowly come back down to legs up the wall. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Grab the outside edges of your feet for a happy baby. Keep your low back on your mat. Your knees come to the outside of your forearms. You could stay still or rock side to side. Straighten one leg or both. Hug both knees back into your chest. Come to your Shavasana. Legs can be long. Knees can also be bent. Arms come down by your side. Slowly start to bring awareness back into your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll out your wrists and ankles. Hug your knees into your chest and make your way up to a seated position. Thank you guys for sharing your practice with me today. Inhale your arms out and up. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Namaste. Thank you.